I think currently, as long as the father figure is in the room, I'm pretty sure the kid will be somewhat tame. And I've already gotten all that out of my system.
Yeah.
That's the awesome, that is an interesting thing to do. It's like my Sandy's getting a little high. Murder spree, Burlington. All right, I'm fine now.
And I've almost maxed out cold-blooded killing.
Oh yeah, I know that when somebody does, it'll be a fucking banner day for that person. They'll be like, "Yes, I can kill as much as I want now."
It will happen eventually. Well, if the campaign goes for long enough.
Mm-hmm. Well, or if somebody really
character. Pardon.
It's the first time Colburn's ever just fucking snapped and killed a bunch of random people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that good.
Eventually, yes, I can see the characters becoming very jaded. I mean, I think some of us are already getting jaded at certain things because of all the shit that's happened.
Yes.
And
all right.
Some of us just enjoy it.
And there is that. All right, I'll get rid of the opponent files. I'll keep the round revision.
Okay. You also have opponent files at the round revision?
Yes, and a victory.
I have replenished the third card.
Oh, nice. And I've got a nada and a replenish.
Wow. I will. And
now, also, as you're going into town, there's definitely a lot of changes in this one. Yeah,
I bet there is.
It may require at least a Freddy level of exploration, meaning you don't really have to notice anything. You just drive around and claim you did.
Well, one of the things I wouldn't mind doing is if there is a Long's clothing store equivalent, going there and trying to get better fitted furry suits, if possible, as opposed to these.
Don't tell me. Just wait and do it. Give it a shot.
I drive there.
No problem. The only furry suits he has are what you're wearing, but lots of them, and they're all just horribly fitted. And you're like, what? Apparently that's all they carry, but you look at all these other people and they're wearing this huge variety of different furry suits and stuff, and you're like,
Yep. Damn you, Janice, or whoever it is who created this place.
Mm-hmm.
I hope her.
Just as an aside, because my mind jumped a few things and it's reminded me of something. There's a Hellmouth opened up in Sherma.
Okay. That's great.
Claire and Darius went vampire hunting over there, and they told me there was a Hellmouth there. I don't know if the Hellmouth is in Sherma itself, or if there is a Sunnyside, whatever the hell the town's called, or if it's in St. Louis. But yes, there's a Hellmouth apparently in Sherma. So I don't know if they meant the Sherma zone or the Sherma town when they told me. Just as an aside, if you ever want to go monster hunting.
That's fun.
The furry zone looks like it's a modern day place. However, all the buildings and tech type things are 1950-ish looking. So in other words, it's like a retro modern feel.
Okay. Is the buildings on the main street, is it the standard building? Is it the same list as the 1950s?
There's let's see, on the outside, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I meant on the outside. I'm just copying and pasting the list. I just want to see whether or not it's the same list or if I need to change some of them.
Yep. You're watching Coburn as he's really slowly driving and stuff, and there's like a line of cars behind him. They're going beep, 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 beep. Like, hurry up. And he's like, and you can tell he's thinking about just running over some of these fucking furries and just to see.
We out the window. We're fucking rabbits. We don't run fast.
Take a card. Keep in mind, it's a dune buggy. You have a windscreen.
Okay.
You don't even have doors.
So are the other vehicles dune buggies as well, or are they more modern vehicles, or?
Yeah, it looks like everything here is some variety of dune buggy for some reason.
We could always swing by and check out the Clems.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's stop and check out Clem's, a couple other places. We want to see if there's the other thing we might want to do is see if we can find an easier way of getting to this place if we ever want to get to this place.
Okay, keep in mind you've got one hand tied up as effectively as Freddy and his hook, but yours is with
Hang on a second. I got no idea. I can't read the card that you were trading me, Tim.
NPC gets cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hang on a sec. I'll give you...
I'm tossing whatever you give me.
Oh, you're tossing it, eh? Then nada.
All right.
So hit the trade accepted, and I'll just toss it.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, it actually dropped on the tabletop as such.
No problem. Clem is pretty much the only guy that you've seen here not in a furry outfit. People just ignoring his place entirely, as they are often wont to do. And he says, "Howdy, what can I do you for?"
Hi, Clem. What is this zone's designation, please?
Burlington 2.0.
Does it have an alternate designation?
No.
Thank you. All right. So, yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, you guys are constantly bumping into shit and stuff. It's just frustrating. Unless, if you have a dex maneuver of like 90% or higher, you'd not. But otherwise, you're constantly bumping into things and shit. Annoying as fuck.
All right. I don't know how much detail you guys want to do with this place, or if we want to try and see if we can find a way to the next level.
I was going to say, if you want, on the main street, I can just tell you some of the differences to save some hours.
Yeah.
Cool. In the, let's see. In the Super Duper Mart, they have an odd special that's going on. They don't seem to have Ovaltine. However, they do have in the upper left-hand corner this cereal that it says that random boxes contain a special prize.
Fine, let's go for it.
Oh, yeah.
You want to just take all the boxes and go sort through the prize? You discover that the special prize is a loaded 9mm pistol with the safety off in a cheap plastic bag. You have managed to discover 20 of these loaded pistols. They're 9mm. They have 15 rounds. They do D8 damage.
Can I keep some?
There you go. You need a replacement gun.
Yes.
What other gear do you need? While we're quickly here, we can quickly go to the shops and equip you as much as possible as you can in Burlington.
I don't really need stuff, but it's nice to have a gun.
All right. Are the magazines removable, Logan?
Yes.
Well, we don't need 20 of them.
It's up to you how many you think you need. You guys are PCs. I expect to see you lugging around 20 guns.
No, I just more think we move to magazines, and we know we can come here and get guns anytime we want.
Then also another weird thing you find is when you were checking out one of the bathrooms, you discovered this scene.
Oh no, it will be something.
By the way, we're not on the picture screen.
Dunk.
Yeah.
I've seen that picture before.
Really?
Yeah, I think you've shown it to us before.
I don't remember that for sure. I just recently found this, and I'm now thinking your fucking search history is getting weirder, sir. In the hardware store, rather than carrying tools and shit like that, it carries things like this.
Hardware corner. or stuffed animals.
Tim's like, what's Logan spend all his time doing?
Long clothing. But only.
Look, can I go to the fire department? Is it all Dalmatians?
Yes, take a card. Also,
is the milkman at Moo Cow in a cow furry suit?
Of course he is.
Does he have milk?
Yes, of course he does. Now, would you like a bottle of it or directly from his udders?
Can you switch this back to the card page?
This udder in particular, he says. Right. There you go. Well chewed udder, you're thinking.
Does Flowers by Irene have the red phone?
Hold on. Let me go in the order I've got him at. That'll be a little easier. Are you done with the card page?
My apologies.
No worries. Tim, are you done with the card page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
On the reliable TV, they're having some weird show about, it's like a History Channel, but it's this one.
Hang on a second. Humans. Oh, very funny.
Some of the shops, like in Flowers by Irene, rather than selling flowers, she now sells stuff like this and no phone.
No phone and weird, ugly dolls. So is it still called Flowers by Irene?
Yep. That's just lazy, you're thinking. Just lazy.
It is.
And in
something
odd that you encounter on the sidewalk is this strange symbol here. If you'd like to make a sketch roll of it, then you're free to take a snapshot of the screen or whatever if you'd like to have that. All I need is a simple sketch or illumination at full.
I will sketch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll try as well. That is not one of the symbols we saw.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I got it.
Oh, look at her.
Well done.
Look at her go. All right, and let's see. You also saw in the distance this dog go by. And you're not sure what the deal is with that. It's down under the attack here thing.
Oh, a dog with the hand in its mouth.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what is that from?
Oh, if you can fucking pull that off, I'll give you a refill. That is fucking epic movie lore there.
Yeah, it is so familiar.
The funny thing is that I had just that scene on an old VHS tape, and then after that, rather than continuing on with that movie, something else got recorded. And so when the other people, including Tim, Chris, etc., were watching it, there was just that, and then it cut to some other movie completely inexplicably, and they're like, what the fuck was that? And then it got rewound and watched again. Like, Logan, what's that? And I was like, something got recorded over, and they're like,
that's gonna nag at me.
Nice. And my work here is done. Let's see, other stuff. Let's see, rabbit suits. Are you only wanting to explore Main Street, or are you doing a town explorer?
Oh, we need to work out where the next gate is.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Something.
I was just going to say I could potentially see two locations. One is the obelisk, because
obelisk got nothing wild going on.
All right, so that's probably gate in another zone. Mm-hmm. There's the boat in the harbor.
It's now some sort of cruise ship thing that has like a conga line thing going on it.
It's still called the Leaky boat. Leaky.
It's from the Leaky shipyards. That's right. It's a furry party boat is what I'd written down on my notes.
Furry party boat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's also the cave with the water chip in it.
Do you want to go explore that? It's always been dangerous in the past. Well,
I've never been there.
Excellent. No problem. You guys go there?
No, just before we go there, I'm just going through. So is there any particular locations you guys think we should check out or you want to check out?
Yeah.
Or Tim, are you just dealing with the pain and not really cared? Is Tim frozen or he's just not moving?
He's moving. I saw his eyes open. There you go.
Yeah. Sorry, Tim. You were
Stop doing that motion. It's giving me flashbacks of something else you subjected me to.
You were just sitting there with your eyes. You were just sitting there still, so I wasn't sure. I'm assuming
This is what happens when you've got friends who won't do fucking lithium with you. Yeah. If he was just do some of that, he'd feel better. Of course, he might not be able to feel his face and spend all the session going like that.
I wonder if there is the version of the arcade here also.
At the amusement. Oh, sorry. You mean at the A&W root beer, or do you mean at the amusement park?
The root beer place.
Zunite, you guys go ahead and do your planning. Try to get Tim talking. It makes his head hurt less if he's talking.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Yeah, it's totally how it works. Now, I would suggest sex, but none of us can reach him from here, which I'll make him forget all about his headache. Possibly he might want suicide after that, but that's not important right now.
I think that's pretty important.
Is there anything else? Make your plans then. I'm going to get something to drink. Plan well.
That's what it is.
Well, we don't really know where something interesting would be in this zone, so maybe we just need to start going through it and looking at things.
No. What do you feel up for, Tim? I don't want to, do building to building search if that's going to just cause you to go. Because he is stayed at the moment.
Building to building works.
Okay. I just didn't want to inflict it on you if you felt the need to do something a bit more energetic or whatever.
Got that all out of my system earlier.
Okay. So it's not black and white, so it's not Yojimbo. So it's either a fistful of dollars or Last Man Standing.
Anna, sorry.
So, where to first?
Wait a minute, I will be back.
She's running away.
She flew the coop and ran about.
Danger reared its ugly head.
So brave Robin.
I can't imagine having anything that I did still be eminently quotable and celebrated by millions decades after I'd done it.
Yeah.
And then I can't imagine bitching about it. I was like, what? Well, like the people who are one-hit wonders, it's like, why would you complain? You did something. Most people don't.
Yeah, most people don't do anything.
Yeah, although I did read that it's a super unfortunate thing, like the people who played the Final Countdown song, they had to do it like 3 or 4 times in one concert, and nobody gave a fuck about anything else they were doing. So
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, you have one good song. Sorry, it's not enough for a full concert. I mean, even Lorena McKinnon, I only like one of her songs, but she has a lot of fans that like multiple songs.
Yeah, I think I might have a album of hers which I quite like, which had a few songs on it I quite like.
Right. Well, not everybody's like a Fleetwood Mac or Stevie Nicks or whoever that's churned out albums of shit.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
And
is still being forced to perform today because no longer will record sales generate money. Because fuck you, it's all digital. In driving around, there are some things that don't seem to have changed. For example, the scary forest with the dark trees that kind of go up over the road, or the thin trees of the forest to the east, west, and south. Those are all the same, like the bridging areas, stuff like that.
Yeah. So I suppose it'd be fairly quick to do. At the West Road, you got the small path that led to the hitching post in 1950s, just to see if there's a hitching post there and if there's any glow about it.
There isn't.
And the area of distortion.
Still distorting on the way. One of the, hold on, let me see if I can find that picture here for you. One of the houses is different in the rich people's area. I just need to find the picture.
I've got to ask, when we were in the bay area checking out the boat, was Bad Wolf still painted on the boat in the same style, etc.?
Nope.
No. Okay.
It's a different boat. Party boat.
Yeah, no, Bad Wolf wasn't painted on the big boat. It was painted on a different boat, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Here's the change in the rich people's neighborhood. Bottom of the page.
Fucking Grayskull.
It's Grayskull, yes. I wonder if that is where the gate is.
I stopped the buggy.
I can't imagine you letting that fucking ride. It's like, would you like to drive on past? Are you fucking high?
Get out. Walk up. Knock on the door.
Right. Give me a sandy roll. Guy with a skeleton's head answers door. Yes.
Mr. Skeletor?
Yes.
Do you have a gate to another Burlington inside?
Hold on. Sanity rolls first.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. I was getting overexcited. Here we go.
You're like feeling fond of him. It's like, hello, Mr. Nostalgia. I mean, Grayskull or Skeletor.
What is it? One toward.
You put one toward skeleton, unless you've got skeleton max, and then you're fine.
Do we have skeleton on the list?
Yes, we do.
Serpent Man, Shaga. Skeleton. Boop.
Just above Sleestack.
I've lost almost 10 sanity this mission. Nice.
Yay!
Yeah, I've lost heaps. I've lost more than 10.
This mission?
This mission?
Yeah, I freaked out when the trump cards didn't work and lost 9 sand in one hit.
Oh!
Remember? I dropped a tarot card, trump card, went running.
Oh,
That was a 9. That was like an 8 or 9 sand hit. That one roll.
He says, I'm sorry, I don't have any extra dimensional gates in here.
That's unfortunate. Do you happen to know where it is in this Burlington?
No.
Any unusual areas, glowing areas that you know of around?
No. There is some place that has a distortion. He tells you about the ones you know about.
Oh, yeah. No, we've been there. That's not they're not gates. They're just
how are you getting along
areas
with your
of reality that aren't set.
What?
How are you getting along with your neighbors?
Fine. They haven't made me yet. Crush them into dust.
He-Man doesn't disturb you here?
Not here.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I'm retired and getting on in years now. Plus, revenues from the toy sales just haven't kept going the way they used to.
How did they're supposed to be doing a new He-Man show, aren't they?
What? Now?
Pretty sure I heard.
Are you sure?
I believe so. Yeah, assuming you're going to be in it as well.
God damn it! He goes in, slams the door, and you hear him throwing things around. And eventually he comes out with a big bag of stuff, drops some keys in your hands, and says, "I'm off to get my royalties." And he hurries over to a car.
Yeah, it's coming to.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll head in. It's it's coming to Netflix.
Netflix! He screams.
Masters of the Universe Revelation.
And with whatever pets and shit he's supposed to have go with him, and they leave. What a fucking mess, thinks Colburn as he walks in. How can people or half people live like this?
I open one of the closets and yell at the Beast Man to get the fuck out.
I'm sure he's fucking rode off with him.
Fuck out! Get.
Mark Hamill's doing the voice for Skeletor.
That's funny. He's been doing a lot of fucking voice work. I think that must be a lot.
He seems to be quite a good voice actor. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we'll have a poke around about the mansion to see if we can see any.
Nope, nothing useful here.
The other thing, keeping an eye out.
Is the absolute best of me. What is coming out of the wall in between the 5 black boxes on the bookshelf that comes from the wall and goes all the way down into a bag? Is that a tentacle?
Oh, at Yana's? Yeah, it's a tentacle or a snake or something. It's a bit... it's a bit blurry. If you click on her image, it enlarges it to full screen.
On Yana's picture?
Yeah, in the background.
She has fucking tentacles and shit?
Yeah, there's like a snake or a
not
tentacle.
Her picture, the video feed.
Yeah, the video feed. If you click on her image and expand full screen...
The shelf that has all the light blue boxes in it?
Oh, they look brown. Oh, yeah, above that, and you've got
brown
boxes with roses, flowers on it, and there's something coming down from there. We shall have to ask her about it when she gets back.
Okay. Anyway, so in Colburn's new home, you didn't find anything really interesting, just junk, basically, that can be moved out, boxed up, unless he reappears back here and stuff.
Because it resets, yeah.
Maybe.
So is there any rooms that look like he's not using? Any areas? I'm thinking, because this is a unique location, this might be a good place to have a trump for.
It is definitely unique. You're thinking that there's enough crap, getting it cleaned up. Seeing if he actually comes back, and then if he doesn't, getting it cleaned up would be a good step before then. And also, good news, there are lights and stuff, but you're not sure if the resetting will throw off the trumps here or not.
Then what about, for example, a trump of the front of the place, since that's going to stay that's going to stay the same and it's unique, or the back or behind in the backyard.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. Make a note of that for your skill whoring time that you can try for that.
Yeah. I was just thinking, useful to do a trump for this place. Where would be a good location? This would be a perfect location because it's unique.
Now, does Colburn already know about the gazebo?
No.
Okay.
Was Colburn there when it happened?
They take you over and show you this gazebo here. It's above the He-Man house.
Do you recall Phil? You adventured with Phil, didn't you?
It doesn't look like a normal gazebo.
Nah.
All right.
Colburn, did you adventure with Phil Coulter? Or was that more Rock that tended to adventure with him?
Is there anything written on the bottom or in the center of the top?
Yes, it says Phil Potier was here, and there's a Kilroy picture.
Huh, okay.
He engraved that on a gazebo in the Sewers of Disappointment.
Nice.
And according to McKay, this gazebo, it's a weird-looking gazebo, I agree, looks exactly identical to that one.
Yeah.
So, Pete.
Let's check. So let's check the windmill. Sorry, yes.
I like how she goes, ha, are they still
You can
there?
ask her.
Ah.
Before she sits down, ask her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, she needs to put her headphones on first.
True.
So she
Yeah,
can
you gotta
hear.
wait for the headphones.
Yes, we're all very interested in her answer to this next
Yes,
question.
that's right.
Yes.
I think
Go for
it's the fourth option on the left.
God, I had no idea that you were
Yeah,
that
really.
much into Japanese
That's a bit disturbing
specialized
then.
stuff. Yeah, Jesus.
Especially once you hear what the question is.
Mhm.
Oh no.
After you left, I noticed something that we cannot normally notice while you're sitting there.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out, is it a tentacle coming out from the wall and over the top of the bookshelf into the bag?
Or is it a snake? And then you said it was the fourth option, which was a bit concerning.
That's Japanese tentacle porn.
It's a lamp, actually.
What?
It's a lamp.
What kind of fucked up lamp is that?
Can
Well,
you
yeah.
please enlighten us and show us this lamp? How is that a lamp?
It's a lamp that is wrapped up in the paper, like you see the paper in the bookcase. So it's
And that's
wrapped
tape
up.
on it.
Yes, my mom did this when I wasn't here.
I thought you were starting to like leave tentacles and shit in the background, and I was like,
That
that's
would be
fucking
nice.
hardcore.
I would like some tentacles, but unfortunately, no
All right.
luck.
All right.
I see.
Maybe it is tentacles, but I'm just hiding it from you.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we like that. Right now, Yana.
Yep.
Show her. Yeah.
While you were gone,
Yeah.
they visited the house on the bottom of the map.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now.
We met the owner of the house, Skeletor.
Okay. Is he something?
I'm assuming Yana has no idea who Skeletor is.
No,
so you might
nor
have to
did
show
her character see him. So you can go ahead and describe him.
Right. So there's this old TV show and kids' toys that was called He-Man Masters of the Universe.
Okay.
And the bad guy was called Skeletor.
Okay.
So when you have a moment, Google Skeletor and you will see who we're talking about. There's been a movie as well. And
Well, just give her the really basic description. I mean,
he's basically skeleton face and stuff, and he talks skeleton. We asked him and he actually seemed fairly intelligent, as in we asked him about if he had any gates inside, and he said he's not aware of any, and if there was any, he wasn't aware of any trans-dimensional things in the town. He mentioned the 2 shifting places that we're aware of, and then I mentioned about the fact of there being a new He-Man show starting up, and he said, what? Because we asked how he was going, and he said, retired and stuff, he's living off his royalties, and I said, well, you know about the new TV show, and he said, what? So he then grabbed a bag and went running off saying, He-Man! And so Colburn's decided that this is his new home.
No, he actually threw his keys to me.
Yeah.
Can we live there to like? I like the house too. Why did you get it? It's not fair.
Lucky.
I'm sure there's some rooms there you can stay in as well. Which is the only thing we need to find out is when things reset here, if he returns or not, or if we have this permanently.
He ran away. Like where did he go?
He drove off, and they watched him go, and then they went in his house and searched it.
What if he went to some important place, like a gate to some other place?
Yana, take a card. They were like, fuck him, he's gone now, and they went in his house and looted it.
Didn't even think of it that way.
Now,
Good thing.
Yeah. Too bad she
Good
wasn't
thinking.
here.
We'll have to see if it resets or something. But yeah, but I suppose the question is, did he seem to drive towards the center of town or away from town?
Back toward Main Street.
Yep. All right.
And let's see. Continuing on with here, I'll move the thing back so Yana can get rid of the card. And boom. Back on your world tour.
His backyard or the front of the house would be a good spot to do a trump for this town because it's a unique building here in this zone, if you're considering anything of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Let's see. Roadhouse is still a roadhouse. I'm looking for... now, Yana, do you know what the English custom of dogging is?
What is dogging? You already asked me once, but I don't
Yes,
remember.
we ask you every week.
I wouldn't be even surprised.
Okay. It's when people go out walking their dogs and then other people are having sex in their car and yeah. So at the Lovers Lane place, up on Chastity Way, in dogging, but the one of the furries is leading another furry who's on a dog leash dressed as a dog, and they're watching other furries having gift piles and shit. Now, the reason that you're up there is because McKay was wanting to go check out the bear cave thing.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So I'm half expecting there to be a furry in a bear suit there.
That sounds logical.
Okay, no problem. You guys go there, and there's like Christmas tree lights that are strung into the cave and whatnot that are lit up.
Have you been to this cave previously, Mildred?
She's giving you the "Are you on crack" look.
No, I'm just one. I don't know because you've been in you were in Burlington before I was, so you may have explored this cave. So whether or not you would know if the Christmas lights were here previously.
I wasn't in this version of Burlington before, so in the previous versions there wasn't the Christmas lights.
Yeah, sorry, that's all. That's what I meant is whether or not there was Christmas lights in the other versions.
No, there was just this evil stream of water. It was horrible.
So,
do you still? Apparently, you took a water chip, or that's right. Yeah, you took the water chip.
Oh yeah, and I lost it also today.
Cool. Actually, you probably lost it well before then.
That was one of the things I was curious about. If I had have lost my bag, would have been what happened to the overthruster, because that was in my bag. That's in my bag.
Wow.
Okay, now you guys go in, check out the cave, and you enter standard combat as you get a guy in a furry suit on crack and PCP. Round one.
Nice.
Is it a bear furry suit?
Yes. And he gets no surprise round because it's exactly what Pete expected, aside from the crack PCP mix. And Colburn's outside taking a shit somewhere. So, throwing aside your own weapon in contempt is approved. Heroes are first. Who wanted to go in first? Pete or Yana?
I'm fine going in first.
All right, great. Because keep in mind, unless you guys get real comfortable, I mean, if you're both fighting fisticuffs or whatever, you could go side by side. But Yana might, it's just a little bit of slippery moss there, Yana, that's bringing back bad memories.
No.
I'm half expecting to get deaf in one ear.
No.
Yeah. All right.
You've got a gun now.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Oh.
Yeah, and you're in a really narrow cave.
You shoot over my shoulder.
Over the shoulder. Pete, you're first. Go.
Well, he's coming at us, is he?
Yeah. Like, you didn't see him until the last minute, but you're like, there you are. And he goes, rah.
All right. Yeah, screw this. I would like to say, does shit stick to your fur, as Colburn wants to know. But, where are we? Sorry, combat. That's the shit I'm looking for.
Get ready for combat.
Quick draw. Fast draw knife.
Colburn, you're outside.
I slowly draw my knife.
Cave taking a shit. And Mildred?
I just punch.
Go.
What's happening?
Put some ice in that. Maybe that'll help if you wrap some ice cubes in there, Tim.
No, not yet.
No.
All right.
I like it. You're outside of a cave. You were off taking a shit, and then you're wandering back toward the cave, wondering if you wiped your ass with those leaves that make you kill yourself, or if you're going to be okay. And you hear, "My heart is linging. My blood is gasoline!" from inside the cave. And the bad guy goes, "Oh, stop moving the cards around. We're doing combat, Tim." And the bad guy goes for it. Rah! You hear from the cave. And next round. Heroes are first. Pretending you're a dragon is approved. TJ, you're outside the cave. The cave is lit up by like a row of Christmas tree lights going into it. Take a card. Yana and Pete, go ahead and give me listen rolls. And TJ, give me a mimicry roll. Mimicry. You're already getting a card for pretending to be a dragon, but you may fucking fool them in the dark cave. Which will cause them Sandy if you can get a crit. If you can get a crit, I'm charging them both Sandy for it. Yana makes her listen roll. Come on, TJ, pull off mimicry. Pete doesn't hear. His ears are trying to defend themselves already by giving him tinnitus. Okay, so Pete and Yana, what are you guys doing?
I pull up this stupid rabbit head.
All right, Yana, don't forget you are huge negatives. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you are half because or negative 30 because you're in this fucking huge wobbly rabbit hat and you're looking through this little moving screen that's kind of dark.
Remember wearing the rabbit suits?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about it and then it suddenly occurred to me. Oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah, fortunately, acting like your dragon is no negatives, and the fucking mimicry may actually benefit. So, go Yana.
I still made it. Like I rolled already.
Oh no, this is next round. We're in the next round. You already punched him. You're punching him again.
Oh, okay. So then I try to.
Oh, you didn't do martial arts and stuff. Please give me your full damage. He likes it.
Oh.
Great. And punching for this round? Come on, punch.
Yeah. I think no, I did damage for the.
Yeah, she did 2 damage last round.
Oh.
I did 2 points of damage last time. And
so he's up to 3. I'll let Yana keep track. That way, this guy will live forever. Okay, and he tries to maul Yana, who's the only one been able to do damage on him so far. Although he is expressing horror and contempt at Holmes.
Well, I was thinking whether or not that would cause him to flee or something.
He's got nowhere he can go, unfortunately. He mauls the shit out of Yana for 1 point of damage.
Wow.
Yay. And we now go to next round. There's a stream that flows out of this cave. It looks like it's got some slippery moss in it, Tim. If somebody was super unconscious, not only would they slip and fall in the moss, but the stream might very slowly move them out and cause them to hit their head on several large boulders, and then the stream continues over. And so if you were to go for like 20 or 30 meters in a stream that literally you could put 1 foot on either side of without having any kind of stretching or anything like that, you might eventually go off of a 20-meter cliff over there and make out point, okay? So, next round, villains are first. Nothing good
like
to prove.
It happened to someone.
To someone.
Someone. And let's see, Yana, you're first. You're battling away in your huge fucking give me a negative 30 to everything suit.
I think I will just put away the head.
Oh, okay. You pull off your hat this round. You're now holding it in one hand and ready to beat this guy's ass with the other. Pete, you've already pulled up. Now you've got a knife in one hand and a giant fucking furry head in the other, and you still can't hit. Meanwhile, outside of the cave...
No, that was my martial arts.
Sorry. All right. You decide to stick this poor junkie. He says. Meanwhile, outside of the cave, while he figures out his damage, where are you up to, T?
I begin taking my suit off.
You begin taking your what?
Suit off. The bunny suit.
Oh, that'll take a while. If you just want to pull off your head, that'd be a help. Oh.
Begin taking the suit off. Take the head off.
Okay. Got it. You take off the head this round. Just dropping it onto the ground like, nope.
Not in the mud.
Okay. Oh, you're gargoyle wearing.
Logan,
yeah.
Is the bear infused with or walked the pattern?
No, he barely walks anywhere. He's a junkie.
I wasn't sure if these people were infused with the pattern though.
That would be pretty fucked up there.
Yeah, hence why I was asking.
We like to rule the universe and do crack.
So I do. 8 points of damage to him.
He goes, "Bah! Yeah!" He's got blood coming out, gushing out of his
Because I have a
suit.
strength bonus now.
Yeah, apparently so. Combined with, he's in bad shape. If it wasn't for the PCP, he'd probably be down by now. But as it is, he takes his last desperate attack. He tries to batter Pete into non-existence. Yeah! He's biting your nose. 2 points.
Hey.
Hey.
And what will probably be the last round. Hey now, be careful. Heroes are first. Posing dramatically is approved. Start with, I don't know. Let's go, TJ.
Yeah,
I take off the back of the bunny suit.
Okay. And Yana, what are you doing?
I punch the bear.
I'm immune, he screams.
Nice.
Yeah. He falls down.
All right.
I'm not gonna die. He's trying to crawl over and bite Pete's foot. Pete, do you want to do anything on your round?
Take his head off. I don't mean with the knife. I mean just lift his head off.
Oh.
I thought that you will just decapitate.
That's what I thought
It was
too.
tempting with everything that's gone on.
No problem.
With the 2 days we've been having.
He begins screaming and stuff. He's like, I'm gonna be mouth raped.
Anyway, yes, I take his hat off.
You hear somebody screaming something about mouth rape from inside the cave there as you remove your bunny suit. Would you like to A, get in on the action, B, condemn the action, C, do your own action?
I start putting the bunny suit back on.
I'm curious to see if he actually has a human head underneath.
He does.
We haven't seen what they look like underneath the costume.
It does. He looks like one of the people that you have seen in Burlington before, but reduced to a junkie.
Okay. We explore the cave.
You can find a water
It has
chip
something that's-
wrapped in plastic and shit up on the high shelf.
All right.
Let's take it.
Okay.
Yeah. May I have it?
Okay.
Thank you.
I will kill you in your sleep.
Why?
All that domestic violence, Pete. How's that? Huh? Forget about that already?
Just poor domestic violence.
Eventually, I'll make my way into the cave.
I think they're on their way out and talking about domestic violence or some shit.
I'll make my way in.
All right. It looks like it kind of goes back, and eventually the ceiling gets lower until it touches the water, like before, and then on one side is like a little living area, and you see those two in there having a domestic spat over domestic violence or something.
Does it look like the bear suit might fit me better?
Let's do it the old Navy way. Roll a d6. Mine is 4. How's yours? 2. You're smaller than it, so it'll be nice and big on you. Kind of the same way the bunny suit is. Yeah. Yeah. You junkie bear. So there you go. Okay.
I pick up my head.
The guy's
clean my knife off on.
the guy
clean
dragging
my knife off
himself
on
through
his,
the blood
suit.
over trying to bite McKay's foot. He's still alive, but bleeding profusely. He's trying to bite your
Clean
foot.
the knife.
Let's go.
Clean the knife off on his suit. Put the knife away. Pick up my head. Pick up the briefcase.
Okay. You guys make your way out. Definitely the easiest one to get a water chip, you're thinking. I'd like to knife a junkie, please. All right, you know just where to go. And let's see, wandering around, Roadhouse is still the Roadhouse. Ding, ding, ding. Windmill looks exactly the fucking same as it always does.
Okay.
And
The Celtic knot on the side of it and the 3 beds in it.
yes, as well as 3 bowls, which look like they're perfectly capable of holding porridge.
That bed is just right.
The amusement park could be amusing.
Yes.
Give me essence rolls. Lower is better, everybody. Let's see if you're amused at the amusement park.
We are.
Oh, there we go.
McKay looks interested. Yeah, whatever's lower is better. You two, always best to mash the ×5 button because that way you avoid math. Like, for example, Yana would have shown up at essence ×2, which would give her a check in fucking essence if we didn't have to do math. But since we have to do math, nobody can figure out what she rolled.
You just.
Anyway, so Pete and Yana are looking. They go over to the. Hold on, let me show you the picture. Now, rather than two black and white clowns, these look like two black and white furries of some sort that are. Where the fuck did it go? Calvin, man, take me away.
Card page, just so you know.
What's that?
Sorry.
Card page.
Yeah, we can't see what.
Yeah, I had to find the right page first. At the amusement park, which is here, rather than the two clowns here, one kind of more or less black and one kind of white, rather than them being harlequins, it looks like they're the harlequin type black and white square things, but two different furries, and then the freakishly small hole that you have to try to get the ball through in order to win the Cupid dolls. But what really has those two, including McKay and the woman who does not know how to do math, interested is the maximum size prize, which is a human-sized bear. This has definitely got their attention. They're both looking at it like, and you both feel that there is definitely something up with that.
I walk up.
Okay.
There's something up with that bear.
Or I got to give you a token.
Nah, bill it to the bed and breakfast.
All right. He gives Tim 3 balls.
So instead of Tim having to mash the button 729 times,
yes,
do you have a faster method for doing this?
Well, the skill horn button would probably be a really good treat. I mean,
Is this throw ball?
Yeah, you have throw skill?
Oh, yeah.
He's very good at throw. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to. He's got a better chance of winning it than either of us. Let's put it that way.
Ooh. Okay. Then all you have to do is when you mash the. Well, no, you have infinite. You get infinite balls because you keep telling them it's 3 balls for $1, but you keep telling them bill it to the bed and breakfast, and you're going for it at half. So what's your normal throw skill?
First throw, half.
Not doing it one at a time. You get 1 ball in, and you end up with 1 Cupid doll. You don't understand. There's 729 Cupid dolls that need to be won.
It's quite annoying. You get little Cupid dolls. You exchange 3 little Cupid dolls for the next size Cupid doll. You got to exchange the next size Cupid doll for the next size, etc., etc. You've got to do it 729 times or something stupid.
So what I would do is I would click the skill horn button, and for the first number, I would put in a 100. Since your throw is 78, that'd be 35 plus 4, that'd be 39. 39 is your second number. Or skill is 39, number of rolls.
100?
Number of rolls 100. Yeah, I figure we'll knock out 100 of them if you can.
Target number?
39.
Uh-huh.
And hit yes.
Yeah, it's not going to work the way you think because.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me try something here.
After 1 attempt.
Yeah.
So
hold on, man.
no. So if he actually puts in 90, what is it going to be? 93. Therefore, it'll stop if he fumbles.
Ah, good point. Yeah, my way is bad. Okay, so yeah. Okay, try it McKay's way.
Number of rolls?
100. Second number, put in 93.
Yeah. Clever, McKay. Take a card for being clever and shit.
Oh, okay,
No,
you know,
it's still not working.
No, yes. So that's So it's because it's rolled at under 93. So there's no real way of easy.
Actually,
way of
what if
doing it.
we were to reverse it so that his target number is a 7, and that,
Yeah, you could do that.
yeah, let's do that instead. So 100 rolls, target number is 7.
I mean, chances are he'll get a 7 or below in that 100 rolls.
Yeah,
But it'll get more rolls done.
yeah. So essentially, he ended up winning 2 more Cupid doll, or 1 more, no, 0 more. Yeah, never mind. This is hard, you think?
Yeah, because his second roll was 100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You throw a ball at the guy's head and get banned for life.
Yeah, as I said, it's almost impossible to do.
You don't get banned for life.
Yeah, you're thinking there must be a more clever way to do it. Now, you notice the Cupid doll you have won is a rather simplistic design. It doesn't appear to be glowing or anything like that. It's just
so we could take the Cupid doll. So so the easiest way would be we take that Cupid doll to somewhere like some other zone, and we purchase 700 of them, bring them back, and say, "Here you go, 700 Cupid dolls."
Oh, that would be illegal, says the guy. There's no way that anybody else has any Cupid dolls like this. He tells you with confidence.
Anyway, so keep your Cupid doll. Let's go, and we can do a quick jump to Shermer.
Shermer?
By 800. Well, Shermer's the most modern. We could go to Guri, but the problem with Guri is that he'll lose his axe.
Yeah. That would piss him off.
Yes.
I mean, unless you were to go there alone and then buy them and then come back. I'd fast forward through all that. Assuming you have credits.
Except that I don't believe I've got the money for Guri anymore.
Ooh.
Let me check. I've got 890 credits for Guri. So unless they're really cheap.
Well, they look really cheap.
Also, don't get a Guri because it destroys all magic items on you.
That's right. So I'd hand my magic items over. Use Clems to get to Guri. Give you guys my trump card. Because I've got a true trump of myself now that Aeolus has done for me. Cool. I go to Guri. I take some gold with me as well so I can exchange. I'll take one of the gold bars with me.
Turns out you don't end up needing it. Mark off 580 cred. You have a big fucking bag of Cupid dolls printed out. He comes back.
We come back. We go to amusement park. I say, "Here you go."
He says, "Oh, you win those the other day? Holy shit!"
Yeah, we've been accumulating them over the last year or so.
And you're the one who won them. You're saying because he's banned for life.
Fine, then I'm the one who won it. Then.
Remember that part where I said I spend a pause so I don't get banned for life?
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Come on.
Did he win it?
Tim. Yes, he won it.
Oh no! I spend a pause.
He gives you a giant life-size bear thing, and he goes, "You have to name it."
You're gonna call it Smoke?
Right. It straightens up and it's just standing there. It has fucking pretty actual large claws on it that look a lot like those of a bear. Mark down that you have a new pet. You can only have one pet at a time. Cuddle stats. It has a 30% chance to hit, does D8 damage, 30 hit points. It will fight until it's dead. It's a fairly stupid dog intelligence. Healing spells won't fix on it, although if you have a different kind of spell that might heal it, there is one tree and only one tree that I know of that actually will heal it. Other than that, you have to use the skill sewing to heal it, which works exactly the same as first aid.
Great.
Pete, how much did I say that cost in Guri money?
500 and something.
We'll just call it maybe 600 creds for future
So
people.
let's see how good this thing is. Sit.
It sits.
Stand.
It stands up.
Stay. I walk away.
It goes. It looks like a sad bear.
Come here, buddy.
It comes over.
All right.
It quickly worms its way into his heart.
I'm surprised you didn't call it Smokey.